Good afternoon everyone. Welcome sa ating talk about self-care and coping during a pandemic. So, sana makatulong ito sa inyo ngayon po na mayroon tayong pandemic. So, what is the best thing to do is aalamin muna natin kung what is stress. Ano ba yung stress? So, stress is a normal response to situations. It includes both eustress, the good stress, and distress, which is the bad stress. Stress responses vary based on the person, diba? So, magkaiba-iba. Iba-iba tayo mag-react, iba-iba tayo mag-handle. So, what does stress look like during an infectious disease outbreak? Ano ba yung ng stress ngayong mayroong pandemic? Fear or worry about your own health. Takot tayo na baka tayo mahawa, takot tayo na baka tayo din ang tamaan. So, yan, number 1 yan. Number 2 is fear or worry about the health of a loved one. Baka yung mahal natin sa buhay magkasakit, or baka yung mahal natin sa buhay ay mahawaan din. Next is changes in sleep or eating patterns. So, dahil nga hindi tayo makapaglabas ng bahay, is usually kumakain tayo. So, ganun ako, tumataba. Nangyayari yun sa atin. And palagi tayong nagigising sa oras ng gabi because of so many things that we are thinking. And next is difficulty sleeping or concentrating. Hindi tayo makapag-isip ng maayos. We are thinking so many things. So, worsening chronic health problems, nagkakaroon din ng komplikasyon sa ibang bagay, komplikasyon sa ating kalusugan. And some of us are with increase in the use of alcohol, tobacco, or other drugs. So, what does stress impact? Paano ba? So, stress can impact your body, yung katawan natin. Ang stress kasi can be good or bad, diba? So, thoughts, ang ating mga pag-iisip, then feelings, minsan natatakot tayo, and behaviors, so sa ating mga kilos. In our body, we experience headaches, muscle tension, the chest pain, tiredness, upset stomach. Then sa mood, anxiety, restlessness, lack of motivation, feeling overwhelmed, irritability, or anger, sadness, or depression. So, ito yung mga impact ng stress. Sa behavior naman, there is a change in appetite, angry outbursts, madaling magalit, diba? Drug or alcohol misuse. People are thinking na baka masolusyonan, that their problem can be solved by alcohol or by cigarette or the tobacco, no? There is also what we call social withdrawal. We tend to isolate ourselves and exercising less often. So, nababawasan ang paggalaw-galaw dahil sa takot tayo. So, we know we're stressed now. What are we going to do? Being in the middle of an infectious disease is stressful for many people. The good news is we can do things to help manage our stress, diba? Each of us can take actions to help not only manage the stress that we are experiencing, but also to help lessen our overall stress. So, dapat ma-overcome natin ang stress na nararanasan natin. So, defined as providing adequate attention to one's own physical and psychological wellness, the benefits of this is self-care. There is increased worker effectiveness, according to Lee and Miller. Nadadagdagan ang ating effectivity on how to become productive and functional. It increases job satisfaction and changes the culture of work. Nababago din ang behavior natin sa pagtatrabaho. So, ang dimensions of self-care, there is an impact in psychological, on how we think, ang ating pag-iisip, and emotional, physical, social, and spiritual. So, there is a biggest, ang biggest help, ang mental health, ang self-care. Okay, so all aspects are being helped or are being boast na mas lalong maging active, maging um, maging well-being. Yan. So, what are we going to do is social distancing, not social isolation. Hindi porket mayroong social distancing, ay lalayo na tayo. So, lalayo na tayo sa tao. Hindi. Still, even po mayroong social distancing, what we are going to do is mababawasan lang yung physical contact, yung distance natin. But what we are going to do is to stay connected with them. We can use the cell phone, the Zoom, the FaceTime to interact with them. So, naging pakipakinabang ngayong may pandemic ang social media, ang Messenger, ang WhatsApp, ang Instagram. And what we are going to do is to eat meal together, either with these people you are staying at home or through online means, di ba? Yung mga sabi ng iba, mayroon silang online merienda, online dinner, online inuman. So yun. Still, they are connected. You take walks together. The outdoors is not banned and can be a great way to interact with others. Just make sure you observe the 6 feet rule. So, nagkakaroon din tayo ng konting exercise, konting walking. Pero still, dapat tandaan natin yung social distancing. Ang social distancing is not totally social isolation. Still, dapat makipag-usap tayo. Kailangan natin ng interaction with other people. You must tell others how grateful or thankful you are for them. And you must find creative ways to do this, ways in which you and the others feel loved and appreciated. So, you must express your appreciation to your friends, to your family, and to your co-workers or kung sino man. So, dapat ang ng ating stress ay ang self-care either is an emotion regulation. Give attention to things that you are in your control. So since yourself, you have your self-control, you know how to manage the situation, and there must be effective behavioral choices. Set clear boundaries for your time and energy. So dapat, what are you going to do today? What I am going to achieve today? And you must recognize your strength. Sometimes it is very helpful na kinakausap mo yung sarili. But not too much ha. Baka iba na ang mangyayari sa'yo if you are talking to yourself. So, hindi naman sobra. Pero sometimes if facing in a mirror that you are talking to yourself is a big help. Then next is stress management. Inhale, exhale. So every time na may masamang pakiramdam, every time na may nararamdaman, inhale, exhale. Yan, it's a big help. So that there must be a mindfulness also, progressive muscle relaxation, guided imagery, journaling. So yung mga nasa YouTube, yung mga nasa YT, na mga mindfulness music, mindfulness activity is very helpful in guided imagery. So mayroon tayong tinatawag na imagery technique. Ano yung imagery technique? You are imagining the situation. You are imagining that you are in one place. You are imagining that you are in the seashore. You are imagining that you are in the one corner of your room. Diba? Na gusto mo rin sometimes kailangan mo rin mapag-isa. Awareness of what creates stress. Aalamin mo. Ano yung dahilan kung bakit stress ka? Aalamin mo kung bakit may ganito. And the most important is you know how to solve the problems. So, the physical activity is a helpful one. You need to do to help you move, be realistic or consistent. Ngayon na masyadong nagbabawas na yung ating mga quarantine category, ay nagkakaroon na tayo ng mga physical activities, no? Nakakapag-walking ng iba, nakakapag-jogging, nakakapag-zumba, or whatever na makakatulong. And we must have adequate sleep. Still, you must observe 8 to 10 hours each day para malimita natin yung stress. And very important also, we must have healthy nutrition, we must consider also the food that we are eating, the food that we are taking. And we must prevent illness. Tayo mismo ang magagawa ng paraan kung paano makakaiwas sa sakit. Diba? Intimacy, sabi ko kanina, social distancing, not social isolation. Sometimes there must be an intimate relationship, and sometimes there must be a connection with others. And you must also monitor your bodily health. So sa spiritual aspect naman, there must be meditation. Yan, you are closing your eyes, you are listening to a music where you can relate to that music, diba? So prayer also is helpful, and you must also reflect. And sometimes it's very helpful that you have time in nature, that you are walking in the mountain, that you are walking in the forest. Yan. Sa leisure activities naman, you must do things that recharge or regenerates you through reading, knitting, yan. Yung nagagansilyo tayo, gumagawa tayo ng arts, gumagawa tayo ng crafts, and you must have time with the pet. Take time to find or to discover habits that you enjoy. Ano yung dati mong ginagawa? Hindi naman tuluyang aalisin natin yung mga dating ginagawa. Ngayon, commonly, gagawin natin natin yun na mag-isa or may kasama as long as mayroong social distancing. And you must set boundaries with your time. You are not obliged to give your time and limitless to those around you. Read your inner cues and know that it is okay to set boundaries with others in order to protect your emotional well-being. Kung hindi nakakatulong sa atin, tayo na mismo ang lumayo. Kung hindi nakakatulong sa atin, tayo na mismo ang umiwas. You must surround yourself with positivity and affirmations. Then set boundaries with your space. When we work from home, it can be difficult to differentiate between work and home. Find a specific workspace, where you can spend it, where you can spend alone, or where you can work productively. Maghahanap ka ng lugar sa bahay niyo. And once you're done with work, do something to clearly mark the end of the day. Like close the door to your workspace, change your clothes, go for a walk, diba? Sometimes yung set your boundaries with your space, sa bahay, even sa bahay, kailangan mo din ng mag-perfume, kailangan mo rin mag-coffee break, kailangan mo rin mag-snacks, ganon. Okay, so but self-care takes too much time. You must prioritize self-care and make it part of your daily routine. So araw-araw dapat meron tayong konting oras sa ating sarili. Square breathing takes about 1 minute to do and can be done in between other tasks and activities. And there must be progressive muscle relaxation and can also be done between other tasks and activities. So these are the suggested mobile apps for self-care. You can download it through Play Store. The Calm, for instance, the meditation, mindfulness, habit tracker, health, and gratitude journal. So these are the suggested application where you can download. Opo. So for that, thank you very much for listening. So continue po to do something which the most important is you prioritize yourself. God bless everyone.